Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Today I'm going to talk about the practice of English language teaching, chapter 5, Being Learners by Jeremy Harmer. Learners are different. Main point. Every learner is different in how they learn, what they prefer, and how they behave in the classroom. Harmer explains that learners come into the classroom with different personalities, experiences, and preferences. Some learners are quiet and shy, while others are active and talkative. Some students enjoy speaking and participating, while others prefer to work alone. These differences affect how they respond to the teaching methods and classroom activities. Because of this, teachers must be aware of these differences and try to provide a variety of tasks and ways of working. Understanding learner differences helps create better learning conditions for everyone. Learning styles and preferences. Main point, learners have different styles, such as visual, auditory, or kinesthetic. Teachers should offer a variety of activities to meet different preferences. In the chapter, Hammer describes learning styles as the ways people prefer to learn. Visual learners learn best by seeing pictures, diagrams, written text, and many more. Auditory learners prefer to learn through listening, songs, discussions. Kinesthetic learners learn through movement and doing physical activities, acting, making things, and many more. While this while this category are while these categories are useful, they are not always strict or complete. Many learners are a mix of styles. Teachers shouldn't teach using only one method. Instead, they should mix speaking, listening, reading, writing, and movement activities to help all learners stay engaged and succeed. Affective factors in learning. Main point, emotions like motivation, anxiety, and confidence strongly affect how well students learn. Harmer highlights the importance of students' emotional states. Affective factors include how students feel in class, whether they feel confident or nervous, excited or bored. For example, motivated students are more likely to participate and take risks. But if students feel anxious, shy, or afraid of making mistakes, they may stay silent and not improve. Teachers need to create a positive atmosphere in the classroom, a space where students feel safe and encouraged. This includes showing empathy, praising effort, allowing students to make mistakes, and making lessons enjoyable. Emotions are just as important as language input in the learning process. Learning strategies, or how students learn. Youth learners use strategies to help themselves understand and remember language. Teachers should help students develop these strategies. Learning strategies are actions or techniques that students use to make learning easier. Harmer explains that some learners naturally use good strategies, such as repeating new words, asking questions, making vocabulary lists, and practicing outside class. Others need help learning these habits. Examples of helpful strategies include guessing meaning from context, using a dictionary, skimming a text for general meaning, scanning for details, and self-correcting. Teachers should show students how to use these strategies and encourage them to find what works best for them. This helps learners become more active, independent, and successful in their language learning journey. The next one, helping learners become more independent. Main point, teachers should support learners not only in learning language, but also in learning how to be better learners. At the end of the chapter, Harmer emphasizes that teaching is not only about giving knowledge. Teachers also need to help students become more autonomous, able to manage their own learning. This means encouraging students to set goals, reflect on their progress, and choose strategies that help them improve. Teachers can do this by offering choices, guiding learners to useful tools, and giving feedback that builds self-awareness. When learners know how to learn, they are more confident and responsible. Supporting learner autonomy is one of the most important roles of a modern language teacher. Right? I think it's enough for me to this point. Thank you for your attention and see you for the next chapter. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.